How do you stop comparing yourself to everybody around you? We live in a society where all the messages that we are bombarded with, everything on social media, everything on television, is telling us that we are not enough because there is someone else that is better. This is so frustrating to watch, especially if you grew up being told that you need to be better in some way, that you need to be smarter, that you need to achieve more, that you need to be more beautiful or whatever it is. It really can erode our sense of self-esteem, and especially as women. So how do we escape this trap of needing to compare ourselves to everybody else? Number one, remind yourself that everybody is unique. We are all so different. You are one in 7 billion people. There is nobody on the planet that is exactly like you. We all have our unique strengths, our unique characteristics, things that we're good at, things that could use some improvement, which is great because it's something to work on. It doesn't even make sense for you to compare yourself to your neighbor, to that girl on social media, to that supermodel or that celebrity or whoever, because our DNA is so different and the things that we have to offer to the world and our gifts are so unique. So it's really important to remind yourself of that, and it can be very grounding. Now, one thing you can do is write down 3 to 5 strengths that you have. What are the things that make you unique? What are the characteristics that make you you? This can help you focus on what you actually have and focus on bringing yourself into that powerful state where you just feel proud of who you are, right? So write down those 3 to 5 characteristics. What is it that you are proud of? What is it about you? What is it that you have to offer that not everybody else has to offer? It could be something that maybe your friends or your family or people that know you very well, they will tell you about yourself, that they appreciate about you. For example, for me, I grew up being very empathetic. I am a very empathetic person. I feel very deeply. I connect very deeply with other people. And while I can focus on the negative side of this, is that I absorb people's emotions. It can shift me into a negative state, or it can leave me susceptible to being taken advantage of with my emotions. There's all these negative things that can come with being very empathetic and a deep feeler, but I choose to focus on the positives and accentuate that. The fact that I'm empathetic makes me a good friend, a good listener. When it comes to my children, for example, I have a 4-year-old. Like, when he has a meltdown, I can be more empathetic. I can be in tune with his feelings, and I'm very good at comforting him and relating to him and making him feel more calm and just helping him regulate his nervous system because of my ability to be empathetic, rather than just say, like, what are you doing? Why are you freaking out? Why are you getting all upset? Calm down. Everything's fine, right? I can relate to him because I have this ability to be very empathetic. So I can choose to see that as a strength and to amplify that and to use that to my advantage. What is it that you have that is a strength that you have to offer to the world? Maybe you're proud of the fact that you're very ambitious. Maybe you have accomplished a lot in your life and you're a hard worker and you're so proud of that. Maybe you are a really good friend. You're always there for other people. Maybe you're very loyal. There's always something that you are going to have that someone else is not going to have. So focus on those characteristics in order to remind yourself that you are unique. There's nobody else like you. When you focus on those unique characteristics, it can put you in a powerful state of mind. The next point is remind yourself that there is no such thing as perfection. There is nobody on the planet that is perfect. And so we need to take people off of the pedestal. Now, it's really good to have role models, to look at people in your life, look at maybe a celebrity or somebody that that inspires you. It's great to look to those people and say, okay, they have something that I want to strive towards. Now, that is a healthy approach. An unhealthy approach is spending time scrolling on social media, looking at all the perfection that exists that is completely fake and made up and is unreal, and comparing yourself to that, because social media is fake. We put images out there that are not actually us. It's just what we want people to see. It's what we want to look like. It's what we want to present to the world. And that's what we see on social media. And the fact is that it's not real. So one of the worst things we can do is use that as a benchmark for what we're supposed to look like, or where we are supposed to be, how far we're supposed to be in life, because it is all fake. When I stopped scrolling so much on social media, when I stopped spending so much time, wasting time on social media, on Instagram, on TikTok, looking at things that only made me feel worse, I freed up all of this time to focus on the things that I want to focus on reading or creating or doing my inner work. Stop focusing on the things that you see online, because they are not real. It is all an illusion. And the only thing it's doing is it's making you feel worse about yourself. It's taking you away from who you truly are, from your unique strengths. And that is what the media and society, this is like its purpose, right? You have to understand that this is what everything, marketing, everything that we see out there, this is what it's trying to do. It's trying to separate us from ourselves. So we have to be very intentional about no longer allowing that into our personal space. When you stop allocating so much time to scrolling on social media, you are going to stop comparing yourself. You are going to stop having so many negative thoughts and negative beliefs that are just impacting your day-to-day life and how you feel about yourself. The next point I want to make is that everyone is better at something. Nobody's perfect. Everyone is struggling in one area of their life and perhaps winning or doing better in another area of their life. That neighbor, that friend, that person you see at work, or whoever it is that you admire, or maybe you feel envious of, they are struggling in another area of their life that you may be winning at. Think about that. So maybe you have an incredible relationship with your family, with your children, with your romantic partner, but you're not doing so well in another area of your life. Maybe you're struggling with your business or at work or finances or something that you feel could use some improvement. That's okay, because that person that you admire for being so far ahead in their business, and you think that they are so much further ahead than you are, maybe that person is struggling to meet the love of their life right now. Or maybe they're having difficulty attracting a group of friends that they want to have, whereas you have this incredible group of friends that you are extremely proud of. So we are all better at something in one area than someone else. Remind yourself of that and focus on the areas where you are winning. Ask yourself, where are you winning in your life? Where can you really say, I've worked hard, or I am proud of myself in this area of my life? Is it my friendships? Is it how hard I'm working? Is it my relationships? Is it my health? Where is it that you are proud of yourself? Focus on that and remember that you are better at something than someone else. There is somebody else who is looking at you from the sidelines and how far you've come and is thinking, wow, that's amazing. That is amazing. I wish that I could be like her in that stage of my life. And you think about that and you realize that, like, wow, nobody's perfect. Everybody is struggling at something. And when we focus on our strengths and the things that we are good at and our accomplishments, while still telling ourselves that there's an area that I still need to work on, and that's okay. I don't have to be perfect. I just have to keep growing. I just have to keep moving forward. I am unique. I am special in my own way, and that is amazing. And so is everybody else. Everyone is unique and special in their own way, right? So that whole comparison trap, it is just an illusion. It's just an illusion, and it doesn't actually exist. Focus on what matters. Focus on what you love about yourself and focus on your unique contributions. And that is how you're going to feel so much more empowered. I hope this video was helpful. Let me know if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.